NBA trade deadline is this week, and I expect to see plenty of movement as teams look to shake up their rosters. One of the hottest names floating around right now is a guy on the second year of his $125 million contract. His team just announced that he's out for season-ending foot injury. How about Zach Lavine? Wait, Zach Lavine? Hello, he's on the trading block. What you think about that?
I can tell you what, if it ain't Zach Lavine, it should be DeMar DeRozan. They need to do something with the Chicago Bulls. I don't care who it is. Is it going to be Vooch? Got to be somebody. So if Zach Lavine is the one, he's been there the longest, perhaps it is time for him to move on. And unfortunately, now he's going to be out for the rest of the season. So whoever, if they do trade him, they hope they get a version of Zach Lavine that, they can use. But I don't know. Something needs to happen with the Chicago Bulls. And if trading Zach Lavine is going to be that catalyst that maybe have them move into their next phase, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And maybe he needs to change too,
Yeah. He probably does. I've also heard Alex Caruso and DeMar DeRozan, as you mentioned. But if they're going to do that, they're starting over from scratch. And I'm surprised Billy Donovan is still there, right? I was surprised they re-upped his contract. And just if they get rid of their core players, starting from scratch.
You know what, though? And it's okay. Maybe they need to do that. And I don't even know about Billy Donovan. We'll have a future video about coaches in the hot seat because he may be packing up his desk slowly as we speak. He just may be. So at the end of the day, though, I think they can build on some of their younger players that they have if they want to. If they want to. I mean, maybe it is time. It is time to shake up the Bulls. It's just time. Because the fact that they were top of the conference a couple of seasons ago or last season, and now they can barely hold on to a playing spot with the three that they have that's supposed to be, their big three. Nah. And yeah, Alex Caruso, don't waste Alex Caruso's time. Don't waste his time. Yes, so no. Zach Lavine being moved is okay. You know, one that surprised me that I heard. I saw Kyle Kuzma name being floated around where the Dallas Mavericks or the Sacramento Kings are interested in him. I said, okay, well, I don't know about the Mavericks. You don't want to go over there because if you go over there, you got to be in the shadow of Luka Doncic and you ain't going to get no time. Hence is why Jalen Brunson is balling over there in New York because he finally get a chance to showcase his talent, right? But the Sacramento Kings, I said, there's another wing here. I ain't mad at that one.
Yeah.
Exchange. Now, I don't know if the package can only include Harrison Barnes. I saw that somewhere too. I'm quite sure there'll be some other pieces that they'll have to move because Kyle Kuzma is a great player. I'm still salty about the Lakers trading him. Don't even get me started on that one.
Yes.
Don't even get me started on that one. So I think that Kyle Kuzma to the Kings with De'Aaron Fox, DeMontis Sabonis, Malik Monk, I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at that one. So my fingers crossed that one happens because in DC, no disrespect to the Wizards, he ain't gonna get nothing.
No,
he wasting his prime over there in DC. I'm just sorry.
It's terrible what's happening right now. But you know what? I like that one. Okay, check it out. Andrew Wiggins, he's on the trading block because the Warriors clearly do not want to break up their core three, Klay, Steph, Draymond. They need to do something. Right. Andrew Wiggins is the first name that came up. Steve Kerr does not want to lose Wiggins. Wiggins was a key piece when they won the championship recently.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know that that's the move that they need to make, especially with Jonathan Kuminga balling right now. I don't know. His stock might be a little higher. It might be difficult to get rid of Jonathan Kuminga in exchange, Andrew Wiggins too. Yeah.
No. I want somebody to have some courage in Golden State Warriors and say, Klay Thompson.
Klay.
I want, and I know he's beloved. For me to even say his name in this fashion kind of just tears me up a little bit. However, we're trying to win some games, and the core three are the old three. Let's just be honest. It's time for somebody on that three to move on or step aside. Or become a coach, or become Udonis Haslem on the team. I don't know what you need to do, but somebody needs to be inserted in the starting. Somebody needs to be inserted and have more play. And Kuminga's making it happen. So
he is.
It's time to go. It's just time to go younger. That's just how I see it.
Speaking of which, Chris Paul, he's out with another hand injury, another hand surgery. They talking about sending him to the Orlando Magic. What you think about that?
No. Why? The Magic?
Yeah. He can't play in their offense, but he can give them some veteran leadership.
Oh, okay.
They
So
don't
again,
need
what is
him
his
for
role?
anything else.
What is his role? Because I can tell you right now, he better not take not 1 minute away from Shugs. Not 1 minute. Not one. That's what I'm
Cole
saying.
Anthony, none of them. No, we just need Chris Paul to be Udonis Haslam in Orlando.
And this look, Udonis Haslam had a great run, and I think that he had a great role with the Miami Heat. These veteran players don't poo-poo on what that was. Don't do that. I'm just saying, you need veteran leadership on the roster. I'm cool on that, but not to be taking up minutes from these young, athletic, pace-driven type players to bring some old veteran to slow down their stride. No, don't do that.
Don't do it.
You know what? Interesting. Talking about. Let me go back to the Wizards. I saw something also about Tyus Jones.
I know he want to get out of there.
Oh, quick, fast, in a hurry. He's probably like, no, move me first. I'll go. Going to the Wolves. Now I said, let me think about that.
Oh,
I'm not mad. No, of course he won't start, clearly. But I ain't mad. Coming off the bench.
Yeah, I like that because the Wolves have a pretty nice bench right now. Add him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that one made me say I'd like to see it. Yes. But again, the Wizards.
Everybody went out. Get me out of here.
Come on. He come from he held the Grizzlies down when John Moran was out last season. Held it down to go over there to the Wizards. And this is what we see.
Yeah. The culture right now, the Washington Wizards, it looks terrible. Yeah. But the Memphis Grizzlies aren't winning either with all their stars being out. So it's like,
Yeah. So, but the Wolves, the Timberwolves, get on that bandwagon, and over there, and I think he'll have some. I think he will get playing time, and I think he will add value there. I'm not mad at that move if it does take place.
Okay. Dejounte Murray.
Don't do it.
Hey, Dejounte for D'Lo in Los Angeles. D'Lo seems to be playing really well right now. I think he got the word that he's on the trading block, so he's like, "Oh, let me hit these threes." He's been playing lights out, fantastic.
He's probably let me get my stock up so I can get out of here.
Well, Dejounte Murray is a clear upgrade, though.
Will he be playing with LeBron James? I'm just saying, will it be an upgrade?
Yeah, because his skill level is superior to D'Lo, in my opinion. Dejounte Murray is going to play defense. He's long, he's athletic, he can get his own shot, create shots. He can hit the 3-ball, 2 mid-range, cut to the rim. I mean, Dejounte.
What I'm saying is this: he is, and I believe he is all of that. What I'm saying is, will he be able to be all of that on a LeBron James-led team? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I know what you say, and I agree totally with that. But to take all of that and then go play on the LeBron James Lakers team, is he gonna be able to do that?
I don't know.
I know. Exactly. So I hope that if they do trade for him, because I do believe it would be an upgrade, that his talent is not diminished, if you will, when he's over there in that purple and gold. That's just all I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Now, Malcolm Brogdon seems to be really happy with the Portland Trail Blazers, but he's a name that has been floating around in NBA trade talk. I want him to stay in Portland.
They need something in Portland.
Yeah.
Ooh, they need something in Portland.
Chauncey just can't get.
He walked into a situation that haven't been able to salvage itself since he's been there. And I blame the situation. I don't blame him. I just think he walked in at the time was wrong, right? So when can the time become right for him so he can finally showcase his coaching? Because it's very difficult for him to do it right now. I feel really bad for Chauncey, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. You know, Buddy Hield's name floats around every summer, every in-season, mid-season trade, deadline. Who want Buddy Hield, really?
Anybody who needs a lights-out shooter. He's a fantastic perimeter shooter. Anybody. I mean, those are coveted, right?
Yeah.
Shoot. But if I'm Buddy, I stay. What? I don't want to go anywhere if I'm Buddy Hield.
I'm good right here with the Pacers, y'all. We got some. Now we got Spicy P. We got something really nice here. I want to be a part of this. Like right here. I want to stay right here. I hope so. But his name always comes up, always. And he ain't gone nowhere yet.
No.
So, You know what's funny? I also saw the Cavaliers said we will not trade Jared Allen. Stop asking. Why don't y'all just stop? No, he's a no trade. And then also the Nets was like, y'all better not put another request in for Michael Bridges.
You're not getting him. You're not
getting him. Do you not know he's our future?
Yeah, no.
And I don't blame him because he get him some nice pieces around him. Ooh, the Nets.
Yeah, I know.
So the Cavs and the Nets said no. Stop asking.
Speaking of the Nets, Ben Simmons has returned. On a side note,
nope. All right, I'm getting ready to exit this video right now.
Oh man, all right, cool. So let's talk about Bruce Brown real quick. We know our hearts broke when he took that big money to leave the Denver Nugget championship team to go play for, what did he go to? The Indiana Pacers, and now he's sitting up there in Toronto looking sad.
Looking cold. You got your snow boots on, Bruce, but you got some paper. You know what you want. Messed around, and you up there in the, that ain't the Kawhi Leonard team North. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh no,
that ain't that team. Oh wow.
Poor Bruce Brown. I feel really bad for him. He don't look happy in Toronto.
No. Maybe he can circle back to the Nuggets.
That would be
so he got his money, and now they can figure out a way to get him back on the Nuggets because he was great. That trade gutted me when it happened. I didn't like it. Now he like, what?
Yeah.
No, I hate that one. Yeah, no. So do you think that the Pacers won the trade when they acquired Pascal Siakam?
Oh, absolutely. They hit a jackpot. Oh my God. Yeah. I like Pascal up with Indiana. And wait till the playoffs. Like, he's a closer. If they needed one, Pascal can be that.
And Pascal gonna give you some defense.
Oh yeah.
He has experience. Hello, he won a championship. And let me tell you, that championship he won, that he was on with Toronto Raptors, that one's a hard one. That had to be a hard one. Right? Because they were not supposed to go as far at all. That had to be hard fought. So,
yeah. I want to get your thoughts on the LeBron James to New York Knicks trade buzz that was floating around earlier in the week. What you think about that?
I hated it. And I'm so glad Rich Paul came out and said, we didn't have no trade requests. We didn't put nothing out there. He's not going anywhere. Because I was like, if that was something that would really happen, Jalen Brunson can forget about it. It would, Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, whatever y'all thought y'all had going on, y'all could forget about it. You could forget about it. You forget about it. It would have disrupted the whole New York Knicks scheme franchise. It would have been a disaster for them. I'm sorry, it just would have been.
Why was Stephen A, a longtime Knick fan, really pushing for it though?
Because he didn't want to get canceled. Let's just be honest. You better ask Kendrick Perkins.
For real, muted. Anyway.
Muted. Tweet, delete. Yeah, you better ask. Like,
I know.
No. But that was horrible. I did not like. And then if you go to the post of that particular video clip from ESPN, you see them Knicks fans in them comments. They not happy about. They were not happy about that. Oh, none. I didn't see not one New York Knicks fan in that comment because I scrolled through because the comments is where you get your life. I was like, they were not happy about that. And I said, exactly. I would not want LeBron James. Again, this is no discredit for everything that he's accomplished in the league. This is not even LeBron James slander. This is just saying LeBron James with the New York Knicks at the rate that the New York Knicks are moving in their trajectory and their deep postseason run that's expected to happen. I'm not saying they can't get it there, but it would just change the dynamic, which can hinder their success in the long term. That's just all I'm saying. I just don't think it's a great fit for him.
Nah, it's not. Definitely not. All right, so Steven Adams. Ooh, this one shocked me.
Let me tell you something. I'll tell you, these teams are not loyal. The first person I thought about when that happened, when they traded Steven Adams, I said Joe Ingles. Don't get injured. Joe Ingles, sniper. And the Jazz said, while you're out, because since you can't help us no more right now, while you're out healing from your injury, we're gonna go ahead and trade you. They did Steven Adams the same way.
Unbelievable. However, Steven Adams and Alperen Sengun down there.
There with Coach Udoka. I said, well, if you gotta go. But I read an article on that trade, And Coach Udoka was like, he's going to bring rebounding. We need rebounding and we need toughness. So they're going to get rebounding, toughness, and veteran leadership. Now, if you need a veteran on your team that somebody's going to listen to, Big Steven Adams is going to be the one.
Oh, big body in the middle. Forget about it.
He came back from injury too. So they're not planning for him to be 2024 season. It's what he's going to bring in 2025. And for that,
yeah, I like it though. Now that I had time to absorb it, I said, "Oh, I like that."
I like that too. I like that. I like that future. Now I'm not mad at that, but they had to give up Victor Oladipo.
Oh, come on. Vic wasn't playing anyway. This might actually work out for him. Go to the Grizzlies, a young team. They need a point guard right now. Yeah. You think he's going to get bought out?
He's going to get bought out. Hey,
oh, wow. Okay, speaking of players who are out injured right now, Gabe Vincent. I heard his name floating around. They trying to package him up in the deal. Gabe probably played, 2 to 3 games for the Los Angeles Lakers?
You don't want to be there? Horrible. Can you send me back to the Heat? I don't blame them. Y'all Lakers fans, this is just really no disrespect, but nobody want to be in that environment. They just don't want to be in it. No, don't even get me started. This ain't a Laker video. Never mind.
All right, cool.
I saw a video clip of said leader walking off the court before the game. Walking up the sideline before the game was over in the street clothes. Don't even get me started on that one. So yeah, no,
Yeah, after a big win in the Garden. But anyway,
where he wasn't participating in it. Yeah.
Yeah, never mind that. All right, look, Terry Rozier, we're talking about Miami. He went to the Miami Heat. How do you think he fits in over there?
I need some time.
Yeah.
I need some time. It's not enough. It's too soon for me. So whether or not the Heat won the trade, I don't know yet. I can't put my finger on it. I think he'll adjust, but I need to see more. Just for me to see more. But speaking of Terry Rozier with the Heat, they said, Kyle Lowry, thank you for your service.
Horrible. Kyle, they sent him to the Charlotte Hornets. And wait, when Terry said Charlotte Hornets just have, a culture of losing, it's no big deal. You expect to lose. I'm saying, wow, y'all seeing Kyle Lowry, a champion, to that type of environment? He don't want to be there.
No, he may if he becomes their Udonis Haslem.
Oh, God.
Udonis Haslem is a noun now, y'all. Just telling you. That veteran player can be Udonis Haslem.
But you know what? I think the New York Knicks benefited greatly when they acquired OG Anunoby. Oh, yeah.
OG was one of my favorites when he was with Toronto during that championship run they went on. Like I was considered one of those juggernauts. Like, he off the, you don't know what he gonna do. Because when he get to that side corner and he hit that 3, when it's timely, y'all ain't ready for it. So yeah, and this is one of the things about Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby that I think the Toronto Raptors did really well. And the fact that they've gone through a championship series in 2019, that they bring defense. They know how to play defense. They don't mind playing on that end of the court. They don't mind doing it. And so I think that when we're talking about Pascal Siakam with the Pacers and then OG Anunoby with the Knicks, it's just it almost advanced their defense on both of the teams because they play it so well. So that was a good move.
It really was. Now, lastly, James Harden to the Clippers, and it's starting to really shape up nicely.
Okay, so initially, I said, why would they want to bring him there? And then it solidified my feelings of why I knew it was going to be a bad move. I knew it was going to be a bad move when they went 0-5.
0-5, yeah.
When they went 0-5 when he started playing. I said, see, it ain't going to work out. Oh, but now? Oh, that was a bad trade gone good. Balling now. He found his stride. They figured out a way to play together. Russell Westbrook said, I'll do the 6-man role.
Yes.
That's all you need me to do.
Yeah.
Now as we speak at this particular time, because somebody in the comments will say that must have been before. It was. But as we speak at this particular time, they're number 3 in the West.
Yeah. So creeping up to number 1. Real close. Close.
If you've been watching basketball for the past 3 seasons, at least that, I'll give you past 3. If you've been watching it more, that's fine. But at least for the past 3 seasons, the Clippers don't have no problem being top 6. They ain't got no problem being top 6. But when the rubber meets the road in the postseason, that's where I want to see the change. So can James Harden be the one to help them get over the hump? You think we're going to see the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals this season?
God, it's looking like it. If they can stay healthy, it's looking like it. Yeah.
And Kawhi Leonard looking like
Ooh.
Wait, all-star Kawhi Leonard this year. What?
Yeah. And being more vocal with the media in particular, because he said, what we need to do, we've been relying too much on our talent. We need to buckle down to our system. I said, oh, come on, Kawhi. He is not happy with where they are, which is great because they're sitting
No,
there,
he
I
must
think,
be
number
feeling
3
real
right
good.
now.
Oh, he giving
Mhm.
me Toronto 2019 right now. I'm not gonna play. I ain't gonna. Oh no, forget about the Spurs. No, Toronto. That Kawhi Leonard that led
Yeah.
them to their
Mhm.
championship. That's what this feels like for me. When you watch him play, I said, "Oh my God, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back."
Ah!
I love it. Wait,